You may have noticed that in Forex trading, many people are very interested to know how can you grow a small account into a pretty good sized larger account. And most people seem to be interested in learning how to make a living from trading Forex or stocks, commodities, gold, any equities. Today, I'm going to show you the absolute key and the step-by-step process for how you can achieve this for yourself. So let's get started with that right now. Okay, so how can you take a really small account in Forex trading and grow it into a much bigger account? Say like a lot of people start with $100 or $200, or maybe they have $500 or $1,000. And many people seem to be starting with very small accounts, and then they hope to grow that account into a much larger account. So how can you do that? In order for you to discover the answer to these questions, it's critical to have some basic understanding of how this would work hypothetically to establish a benchmark for you to strive for. First of all, why is it that most people are not able to ever get to the point of growing an account into anything in trading? And most people who really want to be able to trade for a living are never able to actually trade for a living. It's because they never make it past the first step, which is to learn to trade and to develop a rare skill of how to get consistent profit in trading. And it just so happens that that is the very thing that I love to help people with. People who have struggled for a long period of time, wishing that they could do this, I love to help them to be able to do that. One of our members who was able to get amazing increase in capital has started a project to document on video the process of taking an account from $500 to over $100,000. And that sounds very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I have no doubt that he will be able to succeed in that project based on his previous performance. You can see this person in a rare private interview that I did before in a video that I have posted on my channel, and you can see that video right up here. But make sure that you finish watching this video because I'm about to show you exactly how you can do that for yourself. Here's an account that I opened myself that originally had a deposit of $500. Within less than 1 year, this account had over $7,000. I believe that that is approximately 1,400% increase in capital in less than 1 year. And you know, the amazing thing about this is that I showed all of these trades every day in our live sessions, and I gave the explicit details of why I entered the trades so that the members of our community were able to see every one of these trades that I did over that period of time. All of it done in real time, exactly when they were happening, and everyone participating in the process of identifying the trade and learning why and how to identify a reason to enter a trade and a reason to exit a trade. So here's something that's pretty amazing. You can have 50% of your trades be winning trades and still have this type of increase of capital. Let's take a look at how that would work. Let's say you deposited $500, and out of every 10 trades, you won 5 of them and you lost the other 5 of those trades. But for every winning trade, you got a 10% increase in capital. And for every losing trade, you lost a 5% of your capital. So how would that work? On the first trade, you would get $550. On the second, you would have $605. This is all if you got exactly 10% and then exactly 5% on the losses. On the third trade, you would have $665, and on the fifth trade, you would have $805. But then on the sixth trade, you would start losing, and you would get $764. And on the seventh trade, you would have $726. And on the eighth trade, you would have $690. And on the ninth trade, you would have $655. And on the 10th trade, you would have $623. You started with $500, and after 10 trades, now you have $623. If you did that for another 10 trades, you would have $776 after winning 5 trades and after losing 5 trades. That's actually not very bad, is it? So in my way of trading, I believe that a person ought to have more than 50% of the trades turn out to be winning trades. If you're only getting 50% of them, it's almost like tossing a coin. So I believe that a person should have a high degree of accuracy and should be able to read the market and make wise trading decisions that work out a high percentage of the time, high probability trades, because of your ability to read the market. So if you were able to do that, you could have 70% or more of your trades turn out to be winning trades. So imagine what you would do under the same situation if you had, for every 10 trades, 7 of them would be winning trades and the other 3 would be losing trades. So let's take a look at how that would work. On the first trade, you would have $550, and on the second, you would have $605. And on the third, you have $665, and on the fourth, you would have $732. And on the fifth, you would have $805, and on the sixth, you would have $885. And on the seventh, you would have $974. You just made 7 trades. Now you're going to start losing. Next trade, on the 8th trade, you have $925. And on the next trade, you have $878. And on the 10th trade, you have $834 after starting with $500. And then if you did that for another 10 trades, you would end up, after 20 trades, with $1,393. Now, if you don't think that you could win 10% increase in capital with one trade, well, it's probably because you're actually not aware of how the Forex market works. But if you don't think that that's realistic, then put in a number that you think is realistic and figure it out for yourself. Because industry-wide, most experts don't recommend that you use 5% risk per trade. Most people recommend that you use 1 or 2% risk per trade. And what I have discovered is that the reason that people use that is because that they can't get more than 50% winning trades. And what they want to avoid is having a series of losing trades that could substantially wipe out a big portion of your account. So in order to get the maximum profit from your trading, I believe that 5% risk per trade is not really unrealistic for maintaining over a long period of time. And that's what I've been doing. So I can't recommend that other people could do that. Now, all of these results, I want you to know, are not typical results. What is typical results? Typical results are to lose all of your capital, or it's known that typical results are for 90 to 95% of the people to lose all or 90% of their capital within 90 days. That's what brokers told me is termed the 90-90-90 principle. 90% of people lose 90% of their account within 90 days, and that sounds about right. Have you ever experienced that yourself? Well, what was the missing element? What's the key to all of this is to be able to learn how to trade and to get consistent profit. And that's what most people don't do. And they want to do something other than that, which is to buy a product or to have someone send them signals, anything other than them learning the rare skill of being able to trade their own account and make trading decisions that would enable them to have a high percentage of winning trades, to have their winning trades consistently average a higher number of pips than their losing trades. So if you get a 10% increase on a losing trade, you should average a 5% decrease in your account. And if you're doing that, then your account will grow. So why is it that people can't do that? It's because they skip the first step, which is to learn how to trade, develop the rare skill of being able to get a high percentage of winning trades. And why do they do that? The reason is because it takes practice, and it takes at least 3 years after you learn what actually works, which most of the stuff that's being taught in the industry doesn't even actually work. So if you'd like to know what does really work, just go to tradingmastermind.com and sign up for our free professional trading course. I've made another video about this subject that covers in more detail exactly how you can get a high percentage of winning trades, and you can watch that right over here.